Good morning, dear students. Yesterday we have started our lesson number 2, that is fractions and decimal. Okay, so in yesterday's session we have seen the what is a fraction and what are the different types of fraction. In that we have seen how to compare the different fraction, okay, and how to arrange the fractions in ascending and descending order, means which steps we have to follow when we have to arrange in ascending and descending order. Okay, and one more important thing we have seen, that how to add and subtract different types of fractions. Okay, so there are certain rules where we have to follow. Okay, so today on the basis of that, today we are going to solve exercise 2.1. okay, and first question is question number 1. As I said you before, when you are attending the math session, remember that you have to keep your textbook with you and your notebook. Okay, while you are attending the session, whatever I am going to write on the blackboard, okay, important points, you can write it right now when you are listening to me. Okay, while you are listening, just note down all the points in your notebook. Okay, and one more important thing is that please complete your work time to time. It is very important. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, before we start to solve this example, I want to tell you that now here in the example 2 minus 3 upon 5 is there. Okay, so here two numbers are there, which one is whole number and another is in the form of fraction. Okay, now we have to do the subtraction of these two number. Okay, now we have learned when we are subtracting and adding any whole number, any two fractions, their denominator should be common, but here only whole number is there. Okay, so what we have to do is, remember, whenever you want to add the fractions and where only whole number is there and you want to write it in the fractions form. Okay, 2 is there and I want to write this 2 in the fraction form, so I will write 2 as a numerator and down nothing is there, so you have to consider 1. So denominator will be 1. Okay, instead of 12, instead of 2, if I'll take here 13. Okay, 13 is a whole number and I want to write it in the form of fraction, so I will write 13 upon 1. So this will be my fraction form of my whole number. Okay, so here I will write 2 upon 1 minus 3 upon 5. Okay, so we get the whole number in the fraction form. Now before subtracting, our denominator should be equal, but here our denominators are not equal, so what we have to do, we have to find out their LCM. Okay, LCM will help us to make our denominator equal. Okay, so our denominators are here 1 and 5. Okay, now both are, now 1, it is divisible by 1 itself. Okay, and 5 is there. Okay, 5, it is divisible by itself, so we get the numbers. Okay, so we can write here LCM of 1 and 5 is equal to 1 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5. So here we have to make our denominator 5. Now out of both the fraction, one fraction is there already, its denominator is 5. So there is no need to change the denominator of this number because already 5 is there. So we are going to change the denominator of first fraction, that is 2 by 1. Okay, so which number I will multiply with the one, that way then I will get 5, that is only 5, because we have learned whenever we multiply any whole number with the 1, we get the same number. So 2 multiplied by 5, 1 multiplied by 5 is equal to 2 5s are 10 and 1 5s are 5. Okay, so we get this fraction. Now 10 upon 5 minus 3 upon 5. Now here see, both the denominators are same. Now we can do the subtraction. Okay, so 10 minus 3 upon 5 is equal to 7 upon 5. So students, here we get the answer, that is 7 by 5. Okay, so I hope you have understood how I have solved. In this way, same methods you have to follow when you are doing the addition. Okay, suppose here one example, 2 plus 3 upon 5. तो क्या करते हम सेम मेथड फॉलो करते, सिर्फ लास्ट में क्या करते एडिशन करते. ओके, नाउ वन एग्जांपल आई हैव सॉल्व. सेकंड एग्जांपल इज फॉर द homework. Okay, so second example which we are having, I hope you all are having the textbook. Okay, so here I will write the second example. Okay, you just while you are just listening to me and you are just seeing how I have solved, just write down this example in your notebook. Okay, so second example is here, that is 4 plus 7 by 8. Same method you have to follow. Okay, so here 4 is whole number. Okay, so you have to write it in the form of fraction. So here will come 4 by 1. Okay, and plus 7 by 8. Now both denominators are different, so make their denominators same. Okay, so here will come also 8. Okay, so and then add the fractions. Okay, so you have to solve the second example. Now I am going to solve the third example. Now here third example is 3 upon 5 plus 2 upon 7. Again both fractions are having different denominators. So what we have to do, we have to make their denominators same. How? We have to find out their LCM. So here let's find out LCM of 5 and 7. Okay, and both numbers are prime number because they are divisible by itself. So 5 ones are 5, 7 as it is, 7 ones are 7. So here 5 multiply by 7, and after finding your LCM, whatever the number you get on the left side, okay, so you have to multiply them. Okay, 5 sevens are 35. So our denominator will be 35. ओके, सो एलसीएम से हमें पता चला कि हमारा डिनोमिनेटर क्या होगा 35 होगा. सो आवर फर्स्ट फ्रैक्शन इज 3 by 5. ओके, सो विच नंबर आई विल मल्टीप्लाई विद द 5, सो आई विल गेट 7, दैट इज 7. सॉरी, which number we will multiply with the 5, so we will get the 35, that is 7, because 5 sevens are 35. So okay, so here 3 by 5. Now that number we are multiplying with the 5. Okay, 7 we are multiplying with the 5, same number we have to multiply with the 3. Okay, 3 multiply by 7, so here 3 sevens are 21 upon 35. Okay, so here we get the one fraction. Now second fraction is 2 by 7. Again which number we will multiply with the 7, so we will get the 35, that is 5 only, because 7 5s are 35. So here will come 5, and both, see, whichever number you are taking to make the denominator equal, same number you have to take for the numerator of that fraction. Okay, so 2 5s are 10, 7 5s are 35. So here from the both the fractions we get the same denominator. Now here we can add them. So 21 plus 10, take common denominator. Okay, so 21 plus 10 is equal to 31 upon 35. Okay, so in this way we have solved. Same way you have to solve the example number 4. Okay, so I am going to write here example 4. So write it down in your textbook, where which example you have to solve as a homework, that is 9 upon 11 minus 4 upon 15. So here both numbers are fractions are there where denominators are different. So make their denominator equal by finding their LCM. Okay, I hope, and write down all this example in your notebook. This example will help you how to solve the example number 4. Okay, and note down with the pencil in your textbook that this example is for the homework. Now third example here, where 3 fractions are there. Okay, don't worry if you are adding 3 fractions, 4 fractions, same method you have to follow. Okay, so here don't get scared that, oh, now three fractions are there, how I'm going to add. Don't worry, same method you have to follow. Now here 3 fractions are there where denominators are different, so we have to make their denominators equal by finding their LCM. So here I will take 2, 5 and 10. These are the 3 denominators. Let's just find out their LCM. Okay, so 2 ones are 2. Okay, we can't divide and 2 5s are, we can't divide the 5 with the 2, so we keep a 5 as it is, and 2 5s are 10. Okay, so let's now 5 is there, and 5 is a prime number. It is divisible by itself. So 5 ones are 5, 5 ones are 5. So we get the LCM of 10, 5 and 2 is equal to 2 multiplied by 5 is equal to 10. So our denominator will be 10, and here one fraction is there whose denominator is already 10. So there is no need to change the denominator of this number. You have to keep as it is. Okay, so here 7 by 10 is equal to, if you want to do the multiplication of this number and you don't want to change, so 1 is the only number you can multiply with this fraction, so you will get the same fraction. 7 multiplied by 1, 10 multiplied by 1 is equal to 7 by 10. Okay, as simple as that. Second fraction is, now which number I will multiply with the 5, so I will get 10, that is 2 only. So take the same number to multiply the numerator. Okay, 5 by 2. So 2 2s are 4 and 5 2s are 10. Okay, and our third fraction is 3 by 2. So which number I will multiply with the 2, so I will get 10, so that is 5, because 2 5s are 10. So 3 multiplied by 5, 2 multiplied by 5. Okay, 3 5s are 15 and 2 5s are 10. So here we got the three fractions where their denominators are equal. So let's just add them. 7 by 10 plus 4 upon 10 plus 15 upon 10. Okay, so take common 10 as it is. 7 plus 4 plus 15. So here we got the answer, that is 7 plus 4 is equal to 11, and 11 plus 15 is equal to 27 upon 10. Okay, so here we got the answer. See student, here we got the answer in improper fraction where numerator is greater than the denominator. Okay, so you can change this fraction into a mixed fraction also, and if you don't want to change, you can keep as it is, but that is the next step. Okay, if you want to do, means you are sure about it that you can do it, but in example if they will say that after getting answer you have to convert the sum of all the fraction into a mixed fraction, that time you have to do it. Okay, if they didn't mention, so you can keep this answer as it is. Okay, so let's solve the question number 6 now. See student, question number 6 and question number 7 both are same, but in question number 6 we have to do the addition, in question number 7 we have to do the subtraction. Okay, but methods are same. So I am going to solve question number 6 and question number 7 you have to solve. So mark just that in your notebook or write down that example as a homework. Okay, so question number 7 is for the homework. So let's just start. Now here two mixed fractions are there where we have to do the addition. We have learned that when you are doing the addition of two mixed fractions, just convert them into a improper fraction and then make their denominator same and then add. Okay, two steps we have to do it here. Okay, first we have to convert it into improper fraction. So here denominator always you have to multiply with the whole number, and whatever product will come you have to add with the numerator. So 3 multiplied by 2 plus 2 divided by 3. Again 2 multiplied by 3 plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so here 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 2 8. So here will come 8 by 3 plus 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 by 2. So here we got the answers into the form of improper fraction. Now here denominators are different. Okay, so we have to make the denominator equal. So let's just find out the LCM of 3 and 2. Okay, so 3 and 2. Now both numbers are prime number. Prime number means what? Prime number क्या होता है कि ऐसे नंबर जो खुद से ही डिवाइड होते हैं, दूसरे किसी नंबर से डिवाइड नहीं होते. So 3 divided 3 ones are 3, 2 as it is because we can't divide the 2 with the 3. So 2 ones are 2. So here 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. So हमारा जो denominator होगा वो क्या होगा? 6 होगा. Okay. So here our first fraction is 8 upon 3. Okay, which number I will multiply with the 3? So I will get 6, that is 2 only, because 3 2s are 6. Okay, so 8 upon 3. Now which number we are going to multiply with the 3? That is 2. Same number you have to multiply with the numerator also. So 8 2s are 16, 3 2s are 6. So here we got the answer 16 upon 6. Now second fraction is 7 upon 2. Which number I will multiply with the 2? So I will get 6, that is 3, because 2 3s are 6. Okay, so same number you have to take to multiply numerator as well as denominator. 7 3s are 7 multiplied by 3 and 2 multiplied by 3. So 7 3s are 21, 2 3s are 6. So here we got the two fraction 16 upon 6 plus 21 upon 6. So here we got the same denominator 16 plus 21 upon 6, and here we got the answer 37 upon 6. Okay, now students, here we have done the, in previous example we didn't convert the improper fraction into a mixed fraction. Okay, because that I told you, if they didn't ask, so there is no need to do that. But here we have done the addition of mixed fraction. Okay, and here we got the answer in the form of improper fraction. मैं फिर से बताती हूँ, improper fraction का मतलब क्या होता है? जो भी ऊपर वाला नंबर रहता है न्यूमरेटर, वो हमेशा डिनोमिनेटर से क्या होता है? बड़ा होता है. अब हम क्या करेंगे, इसको मिक्स फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करेंगे, क्योंकि हमने एडिशन दो मिक्स फ्रैक्शन की है. कैसे करेंगे इसको कन्वर्ट हम मिक्स फ्रैक्शन में? तो हमको क्या करना है, जो भी डिनोमिनेटर है उसको क्या डिवाइड किससे करना है, जो न्यूमरेटर है उसको डिनोमिनेटर से डिवाइड करना है. सो 37 डिवाइडेड बाय 6. सो हियर 6 6 are 36. Okay, so here 0. So whatever the denominator is there, that will be your same denominator for the mixed fraction also. Whatever your quotient is there, that will be your whole number. Okay, and whatever the your 6 minus 7 is 1. Okay, whatever your remainder is there, that will be your numerator. So here we got the answer 6 1 upon 6. Okay, यहाँ पे हमने दो एडिशन मिक्स फ्रैक्शन की थी, इसलिए हमको जो भी हमारा आंसर आता है उसका वन स्टेप अहेड जाना है, उसके आगे जाके हमको इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन को मिक्स फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करना है. जस्ट रिवाइज द योर प्रीवियस सेशन वेयर वी हैव लर्न हाउ टू कन्वर्ट द इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन इनटू अ मिक्स फ्रैक्शन. ओके, नाउ सेवेंथ एग्जाम्पल इज फॉर द होमवर्क. आई विल राइट हियर सेवेंथ एग्जाम्पल. Okay, maybe some student they don't have a book of maths, so here I will write 8 upon 1 by 8 1 upon 2 minus 3 5 upon 8. अगेन यू हैव टू सेम इसकी तरह ही करना है, सिर्फ यहाँ पे एडिशन की जगह क्या होगा, माइनस का साइन होगा. हमने यहाँ पे एडिशन की है, सिर्फ माइनस करना है. मेथड्स आर सेम. फर्स्ट कन्वर्टेड इनटू दीज आर मिक्स फ्रैक्शन, कन्वर्टेड इनटू इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन, देन मेक देयर डिनोमिनेटर सेम. ओके, एंड देन subtract them. Okay, and after getting a answer you have to convert it into mixed fraction. Okay, now let's solve the next example. Now here our question number 2 is arrange the following in descending order, where two examples are there. One example I am solving here, second example you have to solve. So second example you have to solve as a homework. Okay, so here just see how I am just going to solve and how I am going to arrange all this fraction in descending order. Okay, same way you have to do it. Okay, for the second example. Now student, here we have learned in our previous session, when you have to arrange the any fraction in descending order, make sure their denominators should be equal, and here their numerators are different, their denominators are also different. So here what we have to do, we have to make their denominator equal, and after getting their denominator equal by their numerator, you have to decide that which one is the greater one. Okay, so let's just start to find it out. So LCM of 9, 3 and 21. Okay, so here I will write 3 9 and 21. Now here you can see all number are divisible by 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. 3 sevens are 20. 3 sevens are 21. Okay. Now here again 3 is there. 1 which is divisible by itself, so here we can't write, means you can write, but if you multiply with the 1 any number, so you will get same number, so there is no need to write that 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. So 3 ones are 3 and then 7, we can't multiply the 7 by 3 because that is prime number. Prime number हमेशा खुद से ही divisible होता है. So again 7 is there. 7 ones are 7. LCM हमें कब तक निकालना है, जब तक हमारा जो quotient 1 नहीं आ जाता. Okay, so here we got the numbers 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. So here 3 threes are 9, 9 sevens are 63. जो भी हमारा डिनोमिनेटर होगा वो क्या होगा, 63 होगा. सो हर फर्स्ट फ्रैक्शन इज 2/9. 2/9. So which number I will multiply with the 9, so I will get 7, so I will get 63, that is 7 only. Okay, so 2 multiplied by 7, 9 multiplied by 7, so 2 sevens are 14, 9 sevens are 63. Second fraction is 2 upon 3. Okay, which number I will multiply with the 3, so I will get 63, that is 21. Okay, that is 21 because 21 3s are 63. So 2 multiplied by 21, 3 multiplied by 21. Now some student they might have a question that teacher how to decide that कौन सा नंबर हमको लेना है उसको मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए कि जो हमारा डिनोमिनेटर सेम आ जाए. सो यू हैव टू सी दैट डिविजिबिलिटी. ओके, सॉरी, मल्टीप्लिकेशन करके आपको ये देखना है कि हमारा जो डिनोमिनेटर है उसको वो सेम आ रहा है कि नहीं. सो फ्रॉम देयर यू हैव टू डिसाइड दैट विच नंबर you have to take it to multiply to make your denominators equal. Okay, so here 21 2s are 42 and here 21 3s are 63. So here we got the second fraction. Third fraction is 8 upon 21. Okay, so here 21 is there. Which number I will multiply with the 21, so I'll get 63, that is 3 only because just now we have seen. So 8 3s are 8 multiplied by 3, 21 multiplied by 3, 8 3s are 24 and 21 3s are 63. So here we got 14 upon 63, 42 upon 63 and 24 upon 63. Now we have to arrange all these number in descending order. Okay, descending means smaller to greater to smaller. Okay, so here denominators are equal, so when denominators are equal you have to decide that whose fractions numerator is greater, that fraction is greater. So here 42 upon 63 is greater, so that will be your greater fraction. So 42 upon 63, then after that which one is there, 24 upon 63 and then 14 upon 63. So this is the descending order of this fraction. Now 42 upon 63, from which fractions we got this fraction, that is 2 upon 3. So let's just write 2 upon 3. So this is the descending order of this. Okay, 24 upon 63, we got this fraction from which fraction, that is 8 upon 21. Okay, and the last fraction we got from which fraction, that is 2 upon 9. So 2 upon 9. So after doing the descending order of this number, you have to write the last step, that whatever the fractions you got from which fraction, and then you have to again arrange them in descending order. Okay, now in the same way you have to arrange the fractions of question number 2 in this way only. Okay, मैं ये बता रही हूँ कि ऐसे अभी जो मैंने किया है सेम वे से तुम्हें जो सेकंड एग्जांपल है इस क्वेश्चन का वो सॉल्व करना है. वो क्या है मैं लिख देती हूँ. आई होप यू हैव रिटन इन योर नोटबुक. यू कैन पॉज द वीडियो, राइट इट डाउन एवरीथिंग इन योर नोटबुक neatly, so it will be helpful for you when you will do the homework. Okay, so I'll write here the second example of this. So this is the second example. Okay, now some students they will they might have a question, teacher, how many lines we have to means leave for this question, how many lines you have covered to write this question, same lines you have to leave for this question also. Okay, so let's solve the next example, that is question number 3 now. One more important thing, that question number 3 is, now student, question number 3. Now question number 3 is for the homework. Why? Because this is very easy, and you will means you will you would be means you will like to solve these examples. When you solved it, if your answer is correct, then you will see that you will feel good, okay, after solving the questions correctly. Okay, so in a magic square, the sum of the number in each row, in each column and diagonal is the same. Is this a magic square? So here what do you have to do? You have to add all the rows. Okay, so row 1, row 2, row 3, you have to do the addition. Now here denominators are same, means you are not supposed to add their denominators, only you have to add their numerator. For suppose I will take row 1. Okay, row 1. In row 1, 4 upon 11 plus 9 upon 11 plus 2 upon 11. Okay, so 4 plus 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. So 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. 13 plus 2 is equal to 15 upon 11. So here we got the answer, that is 15 upon 11. So the addition of all the rows, all the columns and all the diagonals. Okay, diagonals means this way, like this. Okay, सो इन सब की जो एडिशन है वो कितनी होनी चाहिए, 5 upon 11, एंड यू हैव टू डू इट. सो दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑल्सो फॉर द homework. Okay, so how many lines you have to leave? Just leave one whole page. Okay, one full skip page leave for this question. Okay, and I know that you will solve this correctly, and after getting an answer, if you are getting answer 5 upon 11 of all the addition of rows, columns and diagonals, then you can say this is a magic square. Okay, so let's solve the next example. So question number 4 is, a rectangular sheet of paper is 12 1 upon 2 centimeter long and 10 2 upon 3 centimeter wide. Find its perimeter. Okay, so here one rectangular sheet is there. Okay, where they are saying that the length of this sheet is 12 1 upon 2 centimeter. Okay, and width is 10 2 upon 3 centimeter. Okay, now rectangular sheet is there, means in rectangle opposite sides are equal. So here this side the length of one side of the rectangle is 12 1 upon 2. It means the opposite side of that length is also 12 1 upon 2 centimeter. Here also one side of the width is 10 2 upon 3 centimeter. It means this opposite side of that width also 10 2 upon 3 centimeter. Now we have to find out its perimeter. Perimeter means what? Addition of all the sides. Okay, now here to do the addition, all the sides are in a mixed fraction. Okay, in the form of mixed fraction. So what we have to do? We have to first convert them into a proper fraction. Then we have to mixed fraction convert into improper fraction, then make their denominator equal. Okay, denominator equal. How? Finding their LCM. Okay, find their LCM, and then we have to add, and then we have to find out the perimeter. Okay, perimeter. So let's just find it out how to do it. Okay, so here length is, so I'll write here length. Okay, this L represent the length. Okay, that is 12 1 upon 2 centimeter, and width means breadth. Okay, that is 10 2 upon 3 centimeter. Now before doing their addition, what we have to do? We have to convert them into a improper fraction. So L is equal to 12 1 upon 2. Okay, now here when we are converting mixed fraction into improper fraction, what we do, whatever the denominator, we have to multiply with the whole number, then we have to add with the numerator and 2 as it is. So 2 12s are 24, 24 plus 1 25. Okay, so 25 upon 2. Okay, and our breadth is now that is 10, 2 upon 3. Okay, so here 3 multiplied by 10 plus 2 divided by 3. Okay, so 3 2s are 3 10s are 30, 30 plus 2 that is 32 plus 3. Now here we got the fraction that is 20 upon 2, 20 upon 2 and 30 upon 3. Okay, now here both fractions denominators are different, so we can't add them. So what we have to do, we have to find out their LCM. Okay, so LCM of 2 and 3, okay, both numbers are prime number, so they are divisible by itself. So 2 को अगर हम डिवाइड करेंगे 2 ही होगा, 3 से डिवाइड करेंगे तो 3 ही होगा. So here 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. So our denominator will be 6. Okay, so our first fraction is, here I will write. Okay, I will write here. So which number I will multiply with the 2? So I will get 6, that is 3 only. So 25 multiplied by 3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 3. Okay, 25 3s are 75, 2 3s are 6. So here we got the answer. Okay, our second fraction was 32 upon 3. Okay, which number I will multiply with the 3? So I will get 6, that is 2 only. 32 multiplied by 2 is equal to 3 upon 2. Okay, so 32 2s are that is 64, 64 upon 3 2s are 6. Okay, so here we got the fractions where we have made their denominator equal. Now we have to write down the formula of perimeter of rectangle. Okay, what is the formula of perimeter of rectangle? That is perimeter of rectangle. अभी कुछ स्टूडेंट सोच रहे होंगे यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला कैसे आ गया. सो स्टूडेंट्स, देयर इज अ फॉर्मूला व्हेन यू आर एडिंग द ऑल द साइड्स ऑफ रेक्टेंगल. ओके, अगर हम बार बार यही करते रहे, अगर हमें ये फ्रैक्शन कहाँ से मिला है, इस फ्रैक्शन से, तो हम 2 बार हमको ये ऐड करना पड़ेगा, फिर ये 2 बार ऐड करना पड़ेगा, फिर हमको वो दोनों को एडिशन की फिर से एडिशन करनी पड़ेगी. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट वी विल पुट ऑल दीज वैल्यूज इनटू द फॉर्मूला. Okay, so here the fraction perimeter of rectangle is 2 multiplied by in bracket L plus B. Okay, so because 2 multiply by क्यों, क्योंकि L और B दोनों साइड पे है ना, इसलिए. So 2 multiply here L, we got our length is what we get, that is 75 by 6 plus, and here our breadth is, don't write this one, don't write this one, because here different denominators are there and we have made their denominators equal. So whatever the answer you get after making their denominator equal, that fraction you have to take. So 16 upon 64 upon 6. Okay, now just do their addition. There is no space, so I am going to write here. I hope that is visible to you. So 2 multiply by in bracket 75 plus 64, 6 is common, so I will write only one time. So 5 plus 64 is equal to 139. Okay, here I will write is equal to 2 multiply by 139 upon 6. 139 कहाँ से आया, मैंने इन दोनों की एडिशन की. नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू डू द एडिशन. ओके, अब एडिशन कैसे करेंगे इसकी. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू रब दैट साइड. आई होप यू हैव रिटन इन योर नोटबुक. ओके, सो आई विल रब दिस साइड. सो हियर वी गॉट 2 multiply by 139 upon 6. ओके, नाउ हमने पहले याद है पहले एग्जाम्पल कैसे किया था, वहाँ पे माइनस का साइन था, तो हमने क्या किया था, उसका हमने इस होल नंबर को फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म में लिखा था. सेम थिंग वी हैव टू फॉलो दैट. आई विल राइट दिस 2 इन द फ्रैक्शन फॉर्म, सो आई कैन डू द मल्टीप्लीकेशन. ओके, 139 upon 6. Now here if you see that 2 जब हम ऐसे लिखते हैं, ऐसे फॉर्म में लिखते हैं, तो जो भी 4 नंबर दिए हैं, फ्रैक्शन दिए हैं, वो क्या कर सकते हैं, आप डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. सो 2 1 जा 2, 2 3 जा 6. दिस इज अ क्विक मेथड ऑफ द डिवीजन. ओके, सो यहाँ पे रह गया 1 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 139 एंड 1 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 3. Okay, so here we got the answer, that is 139 upon 3. Now again we got the answer in the improper fraction, and we have done the addition of mixed fraction. So we have to convert this into a mixed fraction. Okay, mixed fraction करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा हमको, that is very easy, that 139 divided by the 3. Okay, so here 3 4 are 12, here will come 1, 9, 3 6 are 18, here will come 1. Okay, so our denominator क्या है, 3. Keep it as it is. What is our quotient, that is 46, that will be your whole number, and what is our remainder, that will be your fraction. So this is the perimeter of this rectangle. Therefore the perimeter of rectangular sheet is 46 1 upon 3. Okay, I hope you have understood. Just go slowly, repeat the session again. Nothing is difficult, it is very easy. You just get to understand